on Interfed Radio. Welcome to Sounds of the Revolution. With me in studios, Commissioner Sean Maccabee. Commissioner, welcome to the show.
Welcome. Good afternoon.
Oh, man. What an eventful time here in the Bronze, brother. Eventful. Now, obviously we're going to cover what's cracking with the Bronze Age. We're going to cover the In Bloom, but I think we like to start off with champions, don't we?
Yes.
Let's get them champions. Now, first of all, welcome back. I know we haven't had a show in a while. Sean and I's schedules.
Yeah, we missed the last one. So.
Yeah, we haven't been able to cross paths, but like I said, we definitely when we can, we'll definitely keep having shows for you, and then keep all the action brewing, because brewing it is. Brewing it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's start off with, dude, Uru is officially on the map, huh?
Yes.
Yep. RWL champion. Skila Snakespear. Skyla,
I think.
Skyla Snakespear. Yeah, so congratulations to Skyla, bringing home 10 free matches. Rebel champion. Oh, man. I'm never going to get these ladies off the top here. But always glad to see the Gores making waves. Winter Gore. Glow champion. Oh, man. Dragon Lily. Now, this is one of Gavin's?
No.
These are the Go Originals.
Yep, the Go Originals. Yep.
Go Originals. Fabulous champion, Spirit Rock, Reina Fukuda. Medusa champion, Venus DeRose. Nice. Widow's Peak champion, the Hellion, Roxanne O'Connor. Man, you know what? The other day I was doing some Throwback Thursdays, looking back at some of my pictures, and I ran across the AWL where Erica and these girls were in the from way back. Oh man, I was tripping out. I was like, what a history.
Yeah, I remember when they come to the RWL and we asked for some credentials, and yep, they showed their credentials and they've been proven.
It was just like that nostalgia moment to see them, and just to see them in a whole different. Every promotion is different, so to see their growth was pretty cool. Phoenix champion, Acid Rain, Ivory champion, Primetime Becky Legacy, nice. Young's champion.
I believe she retained. So. Yeah.
Becky Legacy just kept it, huh? Said, ain't no one taking my belt. Nice. Young's champion, Amaris Gore. Sensational champion, Amazing Amy Blitz. And her tag team partner is our Luna champion, Deadly Darlene Blitz. Now, is it 181 and 182?
Yes.
If you don't know already, here in the RWL and actually in all of the Bronze Age leagues, the tag scene is very unique in a way that you got to take advantage of it. Yes. Currently, our all-star tag team champions here, and in order to take their belts, you got to beat them not once, twice. Got to beat them once.
Speaking of that, no one beat them this current cycle.
Dang it!
So you get a chance to beat them this next cycle, and to get your chance at the All-Star.
Oh, yeah.
181, 182.
When Darlene and Amy Blitz come at them, because they need a challenge. There we go. Last on our regional champions, we have our Stratus champion, bringing it home from the Battle Royal, Panda Ninja, Evie Takahashi. And you know what? They've been so hot.
Yes.
That there even are 2 Ravens champions. So everybody, you got to, try and get the 2 Ravens belt. If you manage to beat them, maybe you win the 2 Ravens, and then next cycle win the All-Stars. That's a nice shot everybody got. Yeah. Siamese champions. Oh man, these girls. to see them tagging up and doing well now. Acid Rain and Venus de Rose, because they had fallen off for a little bit. I hadn't heard too much about them.
Yeah, they've been down for a little bit, but they're both single champs, and now they're Siamese.
Nice. Very cool. They're putting the NRA back on the map, baby. The Furies champions and winners of 5 free matches, this back to back.
Yes.
Ooh, the Rebellion. And if you don't know, ask somebody. Trinity champion, Red Lotus, Lady Fango, and Dragon Lily are Go Originals.
Yep.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's fun right there.
And
Yeah,
Battle Royal winner is Dragon Lily.
Yes, baby. Yeah, you know what? I think Fango got herself some nice partners now, man. Yeah, they've been hot. Nice. Glad to see them doing well. Now,
I got something to say real quick.
Commissioner, go right ahead, brother.
Yeah, the RWL you know is an elite league, but we are just recently now the international status.
Oh, nice.
So now we're elite and international.
Now, for those people listening that may not be too familiar with the IWA at large, the IWA splits up and kind of makes alliances of their own. I know there's like an American alliance. There's a hardcore alliance. The international is a new one. If I'm
it's an old one, but a new one.
an old one re-brought back, so that they're bringing it back. Nice. So congratulations to you for winning that status. Because that makes it fun. It allows our fighters that opportunity to face the entire IWA in a different matter. So I enjoy that. Now, if you're obviously our wonderful 9-10 listeners that we get here on a good day, look, if you're in the RWL, you should know the structure that's there. I mean, for crying out loud, Sean even puts the dates as to when these matches are happening. So you could literally like sit back and look at the bulletin and imagine like this happened this day, this happened that day. So I mean, kudos, Sean, because I mean, I always get a kick out of that, just seeing that little aspect of how the show gets played out in my mind. I'm just
they're on my weekly shows, but I also, since I guess it's a pay-per-view month, I don't do the weekly shows on pay-per-view months because everything's in the pay-per-view.
It just becomes one big show, baby.
Yes,
I love it. So this was our In Bloom pay-per-view, and here we go. Now, you want to start with In Bloom? Do we want to do anything else before we get into In Bloom? Because I'm excited.
No.
I'm excited.
We can go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And the night before In Bloom, we have our face-off show. Nice. So it takes place the same place. It's just night before where usually our champions and a few other little surprise matches happen. Then the next night is the pay-per-view. So,
all right.
Kind of like how the WWE used to do. NXT used to be like a before a main WWE event.
Oh yeah, I think just in terms of in terms of the way you use it, I mean, to just inject angles and help some of these already brewing angles just kind of find a platform to showcase is what I enjoy, brother. I mean, because I saw Oru show up, and just to see them right away get a match, and now this was
I give everybody
they went up against.
Everybody a chance.
Oh yeah, opportunities are definitely given. But they went up against Enemy, the dominant factor, vanity, affection, and lust, right?
Yes, and Cobra Oru won because the dominant was inactive this cycle. So hopefully they're back.
You know what? lesson to be learned. Look,
Yeah.
this is definitely something that you got to know. That's a part of the Bronze Age. If you go inactive, which happens, it does happen. I said
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the first time, but we know people come in and out. People come make cameos, and then got other arrangements or other things to do. So believe me, we know how to deal with people going inactive. But this is one of the things you got to know. If you're in a match and you go inactive, more than likely you're going to end up forfeiting or being disqualified. So
Yes.
something to be known. Now, let's see here. Next, we had our profile championship.
Profile champion, which Miki Ishikawa won, but unforeseen circumstances, she had to leave. So Betty Sue Blood is the champion.
Nice. So Betty Sue. Now, for those of you, I mean, I love just going over the structure, brother, because I sound like a broken record, and it just people eventually learn it, and it just makes the action just take off because I have certain wrestlers now that I'm like guiding towards certain belts, as weird
Yeah.
as that sounds, to just kind of keep them on that path. Kind of like back in the days, people, you never really saw somebody like Tito Santana go after the WWF World Championship. He was always in that international circuit with the Honky Tonk Man and all those other I don't want to call them second tier fighters, but just know your place, know your role, know your so. But
So
yeah,
if you want a chance at the profile champion, we're going up the ladder from Widow's Peak. So Medusa champion is the next one. Right?
nice.
So go after the fabulous champion if you want
Yeah,
a chance.
so the fabulous champion. Who's our fabulous champion? This
It is
I'm
currently
scrolling.
it is Reina Fukuda.
Reina Fukuda.
So
So
just sign your match against 504
there you go.
because yeah,
And
you have a new code for regionals tags and all this stuff. So if you
yeah,
just put 504,
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm loving that, by the way.
yeah,
I really am. I mean, it just makes me picking matches so much easier. Holy schmoly. Yeah. I'm enjoying that. I don't gotta hunt and I don't gotta, oh man. I hated looking for like 6 and tags, and now I can just put like 789s and 987s, and I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you, IWA. So
it
yeah,
speeds up the process
it
a
really,
lot.
I mean, yeah, especially for dodos like myself, yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
another thing, join the battle royal. You never know when that will come in handy.
Oh yeah,
Winning things, especially because Dragon Lily got a chance at the Revolt X title this coming cycle because she won the battle royal. So
nice.
saying
Now, speaking of Revolt X, who who are our fighters last cycle?
Ayumi Masuda is the champion currently. Winter Gore and Morally Corrupt were challenging, but Winter is our new Revolt X champion.
Nice, nice. Winter, winter, oh winter.
Yeah, and Winter will be fighting Dragon Lily next cycle for the Revolt X because Winter was smart enough to win the Contender X last cycle.
Nice. Eliminate the
So, yeah,
competition.
so you don't have a three-way now; it's just one-on-one.
Now, can she get an advantage on winter? Especially now that we're getting closer to summer, maybe it is time for winter to go away. Go away, winter.
Hey, I wouldn't tell her.
Like, careful there, buddy. Careful. Oh man. All right. So now we jump into the next night, May 16th.
Yes.
Day one, or is this all just one night now
No,
from here on?
it's the same one night. It's just on 2 pages because there's a lot of matches.
Nice. Now, I like the female twist to our
Yeah.
briefcase. The Golden Purse Battle Royal. And you got some big names in here, man.
Yeah. Well, pretty much you win 10 free matches, so it's a golden purse thing. That's the only perks on this. But yeah, you have Roxanne
Nice.
O'Connor, Susie Moon, Spitfire Briggs, Ayumi Masuda, Bango, Vivian Blood, Hope, and Dominant Factor Alimony.
Nice.
But Roxanne O'Connor won it.
That whore. That AWL.
She may hit you with that golden purse.
Yeah. Jeez, man, taking everything. They took everything from the AWL. I saw that. Now I went back and I saw the history, and they just stripped the AWL. I mean, you remember when we went up against the AWL when we were a young RWL and swept them. But dude, after seeing what Roxanne and those girls did, they had already chewed off all the meat from that bone. No wonder those girls are Oh man. So shout out now. Like you mentioned, the golden purse was just 10 free match. Well, I don't want to just say 10 free matches. Some in some leagues I only signed 6 matches for crying out loud. So you got 10 matches right there.
10 matches.
And that, I mean, that's the beauty of the structured leagues that out of thin air. I mean, because this came out of just kind of, hey, we got a couple free players, let's get them into the pay-per-view here, and you're gonna get a prize even for being in it. Nice.
Something different for the pay-per-view,
Yeah. I would do. Tell me if you weren't at that pay-per-view, all of a sudden they had like a little mini battle royal in the. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Totally with that.
Way to start the night.
Yeah. Everybody gets to your seats right away. But now, even though Roxanne was in battle royal action, her buddy, her friend, her pal, the blonde bomber herself, Liberty Monroe.
Oh yeah, Maisie had some been taking liberties with Monroe lately. But Liberty Monroe just happened to beat Maisie this time.
Yeah, you can't. You got to watch what you say around them Rebellion girls. Let me tell you. Oh, this is one.
Yeah, it should be obvious who won this one.
Right, but dude, these were the top. Dude, how do you plan a pay-per-view the cycle that both of these girls are at their peak?
Yeah, tag
at
champs.
The top of their game, for crying out loud. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. I mean, you talk about knowing your talent and just be like, you know what? You were in the pay-per-view, and yeah. Both of them.
It was a close shot. Because even Venus and them were trying for the All-Star, which they did not get, and they did not get this match because the Blitz sisters beat them.
Dang. Yeah, they're tough. They've been on fire. Kudos to them. Reina Fukuda versus Juju Stone.
Yeah, Juju just didn't have the stones to beat Reina this time.
Yeah, you know what? They've been focused on tormenting the panda. So yeah, they've been trying to help out some Slammerella too much. She should have focused a little more on the face kicker. Triple threat. Oh no. Miki Ishikawa, Gabby Wonder, and invited guest Sadako Seiki. What did Gabby ever do to you? What did Gabby ever do?
Yeah, Gabby's pissed off because she was kidnapped a few cycles ago.
Just a little upset there, Gabby.
Yeah, just a little upset. But then you have a face character that doesn't like anybody, so has issues with both of these girls also. And Sadako won it.
Oh yeah, she's evil. We know she's evil already. You know, like they say, like when a sun runs out and it just like kind of like swallows itself up.
Yes.
You know, that's what I'm looking at. You know, with like Sadako, she's just so evil. She's just gonna just like implode and become a black hole. Just But this is a good one. Again, if you know women's wrestling here in the IWA, then you follow this rebellion, through their career. Yes. Anyone that follows women's wrestling follows them, follows the Reds throughout the IWA. Those are two big factions that have just, dominated the female scene throughout the IWA. So to have at least the rebellion finally find a home here in the RWL is pretty amazing, brother. Because, yeah, I think it's a perfect fit. I mean, hopefully one day we get the Reds in the RWL, because I would really like to see that happen. Because they fought for. I mean, and I think that's part of the issue, is that they fight for the right for women to open up and in other leagues. So, but I would like to see them eventually make their way
the
here
Reds
to the
RWL. They're the LSL ones you're talking about, right?
Oh, the Reds are in LSL. They're a part of the I War. They're a part of they're pretty much injected throughout the IWA, brother. But yeah, I think you remember them in part from the LSL.
Yes. Okay.
But
just making sure I got the right ones.
Yeah. So I'd like to see them, eventually. So come on over, Reds. You've done enough for women's wrestling throughout the IWA. Now come get beat up by the elite of the elite women.
Yeah, come test it. I mean, try to get the elite and international.
Yeah, come get some Reds. But we had again, not taking anything away from the rebellion. Not that we're trying to ask for help here against them, but Erica Rockwell versus one of my favorite, Chimera.
Yes, Chimera, but Erica Rockwell had the best Chimera this time. But it's not over.
How is that series, by the way?
It's not a series. They're just this is the first time they met. Erica Rockwell just wanted a chance to fight somebody like Chimera, somebody talented, and she showed her this time. But they've been having a nice little back and forth. I'm sure this is not over.
Nice. Then we had Naoya Takedo versus Dragon Lily.
Yes, it's a best of 5, and this one's a Singapore Cane match. And Nao is up 2 to Dragon Lily 0 so far, but Dragon Lily won this one.
Nice.
Making a series 2-1, but I believe Naoya Takedo will be at the back out of the series. So.
She got caned. Caned. Yeah, see, I saw that best of 5. I thought that was a part of the Rockwell.
No.
Okay,
I
so
was
it was
these guys.
Match. Gotcha. The 2 and the 0 should have probably given it away there, Phil. Wake up, Phil. Wake up. So it looks like Nao, got caned pretty hard. So
some medical issues.
Now my girl, Slammerella. She's had her fair share of fun and excitement with Ivy Takahashi, let me tell you.
And Slammerella skinned that panda.
Oh, got her. Now, we saw on the RWL Facebook group, even after she managed to beat Evie, she refused to let go of the hold until the commissioners granted her a rematch. And then recently, Slammerella has just lost it, attacking Evie when she's not looking, attacking Evie at house shows, attacking Evie when she's getting, in her car. So, yeah, we gotta keep a
number. It's a number. There's Evie had to go see the RWL medical staff, and they got her not competing right now. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's rumors that Slammerella put a metal plate in that panda mascot head, and then just started going headbutting poor old panda. So,
we can't prove that because we have not found the panda head. So, that's just hearsay or what people heard the sound.
Yeah, I hope Panda recovers. So now, as if you didn't have enough excitement already in a pay-per-view. You wanted it big. Triple Cage of Doom match between Winter Gore and Aya Casket Rathmore.
Right. And yeah, this feud has been going on for a while. Because remember the first time they met at a pay-per-view, I kind of fell off the cage.
Kinda. You can have your misguided yeah. Look, voodoo. Believe the magic. Believe the magic.
And gone, dead.
Yeah.
She
I
found
mean,
her way back.
we had a whole show to commemorate her. You know, so yeah, I never thought we'd see her again.
Yeah. And when Aya returned, but returned as Casket Girl, no one knew who she was, and she whispered into Winter who she was, and went, and Aya had beat that match at a pay-per-view, but Winter happened to win this one.
Damn it.
Winter's up 2-1 and between these two.
Yeah, but I mean, this is one of those feuds. Like, I mean, you can't even call this a feud, though. I mean,
No,
no,
it's a hate or something.
yeah, yeah. This has gone way beyond your normal feud. So,
And on top of this feud, you got Susie Moon that's been intermingled in this because she's friends with Aya.
I mean, this is kind of uh, like avenge my death type angle. Yeah, this is that's why I'm waiting to see where, because look, here's the one thing fans don't understand is there's a history with the Rathmore family that stems already. So I know the wickedness that comes with having a Rathmore last name. So if you think that you're gonna scare or just or try and kill off a Rathmore, well, that you got a nice surprise coming. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's a very interesting family.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back in the MML days where we had that mansion, the Rathmore mansion, and the Beast try to get get one over on the Golem back when you know before the evolution of Nixon. Oh man, yeah, some great times there, and yeah, like I said, I know the wickedness
Yeah, the
that
pit
comes.
match. That's a great
Oh,
match.
oh, dude, you know what? Just the mansion match, just him
Yeah,
letting the dogs out. Oh, brother, yeah, don't even get me started on the
yeah.
Rathmores. Winter, watch out for the dogs. Watch if they invite you over to their house. Beware, be
Yeah.
cautious.
But the Rathmores are not all bad because they are philanthropists also. Real rich family.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like yeah. Oh
Run by
man.
the sun. Run by the sun, not by
Ah,
Nixon anymore.
oh
But
man. So yeah, a lot of good times with that Rathmore family. Yeah, so a lot of history, with all these characters, a lot of history, and I think that's what makes it fun watching them cross paths and being able to talk about them. Uh, and this is just something to throw out there. I mean, I know we talked about the history of some of these fighters and some of the crossover action. I knew
there.
we recently had that crossover, and if you don't mind speaking a little to it, I mean, are we keeping that belt or that are we keeping anything alive with the Yellow Jacket League female division? Are we opening up a title with them, or is that just a one and done?
No, it's a one and done because Goldstein, me, I decided, I got just a little bitter that the Yellow Jacket League beat us.
Ah, they look like such cheaters. Like
Yeah.
such,
But,
uh,
yeah, Yellow Jacket League won that contract of avarice, which, hey, they deserve it. They came, it was close, but
Yeah, I mean, and let's put it into context with everything going on here in the bronze and all our females kind of focused on the All Star, on the bronze age stuff. So
And pay per
they have their fair share of to distract them, but yeah, I never expected to lose that one to them.
yeah.
Shout out to the Iron. Shout out to the Iron.
But that I'm sure that contract will show up again. Maybe staying in Iron Federation.
Nice.
You
No,
know?
oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the GNL and their new commissioner, you commissioner. Hopefully, like I said, I hope Gavin can really turn that place around. That's a place that also itself has a lot of history. So yeah, can't wait for the Yellow Jacket League and the GNL to open that up. That's awesome.
Yep. So that's if you're interested in it, go check it out. Some cool stuff. They just restarted GNL as issue 1, I believe.
Oh, nice. They rebooted it completely, huh?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, cool. Now, let's see here. What other champions? I know we haven't mentioned the Race Against Time champion because
Yes.
that one was contended for
Outside the pay per view, yeah, had its own little event going on. The current champion is Ayumi Masuda, and the person to beat her, well, didn't beat her yet, but had the fastest time was Chimera Rue. But since Ayumi has to give up the title, this title does not have a champion yet.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'll take the top 5 fastest times from this round, which was Chimera, Rue, Cobra Kylie, Dragon Lily, Bango, and Aya Rathmore. Then I'll take
Nice.
5 fastest times in 56. In those 10, I mean, if you got some repeats in there, then it'd be less than 10. But they will go at whoever wins between them the following cycle will be the new race, once upon a time champion. Then we'll go
Nice.
back on track, with it. So
Uh, Now, Commissioner, I know we got a lot to square off, a lot to kind of uh, tighten up before we touch on the Bronze Age stuff. Is there anything about the Bronze Age that you want to mention on this one here?
uh we can wait for the Bronze Age, if you want.
Okay, yeah, because I know we have to I
Yeah.
talked to the other two commissioners
Yeah.
about how we proceed with this, and
Yeah, we got one idea thing figured out. I believe we have the other one figured out, but I don't want to step on their toes, so
awesome.
we'll wait.
Now, obviously we do these shows, Commissioner, and every show is different. I know I'm a big fan of the trash talk. I mean, obviously, right now with everything going on, we kind of got to take a step back and kind of reshuffle some of the angles, and I think that's the beauty of having commissioners that first of all that all communicate,
Yes.
that communicate well to the other managers in the league, or at least we try to. I mean, I think we do a good enough job of trying to get the information out there so that everybody knows what time it is, and but I feel bad because I haven't given the RWL its trash talk edition. I
Well,
you know
it's never too late. So
yeah, no, we can definitely I want to give it its fair thing. But real quickly, can we go over some of the stuff real quickly in terms of let's see here. Um,
yes, like we know some of these angles probably won't be going on with like the ones being hurt or on just happen to be gone for personal reasons. But we could talk about all the other ones. We could start with the rebellion.
yeah, looks like the rebellion, like we mentioned in Bloom pay per view. Obviously,
Yep.
Liberty and Macy have their little tangle, their little tussle. You see? Do you foresee that one continuing?
Yes. Yeah. After what Maisie did Liberty, I don't think her win at this pay-per-view is enough of her for her revenge, against Maisie.
Nice. Now, as weird as this sounds, I mean, the Rebellion is throwing a big net right now. They're casting that huge net because they're going not only after
Yeah.
Maisie, but they're over there. I know Erica and Chimera got their thing. Obviously Roxanne just got a little richer, so she got some extra money.
Yep.
She's gonna be flaunting that purse.
Yeah, I
But
won at the pay-per-view.
yeah, see, we got to do something about these girls at the pay per view. But like I said, I think I think they're gonna have their hands full with their little. I mean, the only one is Roxanne, right? We're gonna have to find something for Roxanne.
Yeah, so far she's just content with the golden purse which she won, so I'm sure she has something brewing.
Oh, these girls. I mean,
The goals.
the course. uh, for the better of 2 years now. 2 years.
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw that. I just saw that reminder come up on my Facebook. Like 2 years ago, you posted about this, and I'm like, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What the? Oh man! But
There's some crazy stuff coming up.
More.
I'm privy to a little information within this Aya and in the Gores thing. So wait and see.
Like, wait and see, it's coming. Now again, I mean, I know we talked a little about these when we were going over the pay per view, but again, I know you say they're, yeah, that not all of them are bad. Still, still to be, I would say, to be determined. Because I don't trust them. Even if you're, here's the sad part is that the Gores themselves are so evil that I kind of, in a way, I want them to just go and take the bait. Like, yeah, sure, just trust them, just go. But oh man,
Well, you will lose your mind next cycle when you hear what happens. So.
oh brother, I have already said this about angle based play, but even more so this upcoming cycle. And now that you've given us a jaw dropper moment coming in the RWL, man, I I can't wait for the reveal, man. I've been on my toes. Brandon's like, "Do you want to know? Do you want to know?" I was like, "No, I don't want to know. I want a fucking surprise, bitch." I go, I want a surprise. I want to find out where everybody else." So he's all like, "All right."
Brandon doesn't even know this one.
Oh
Just
man.
me and Seth knows this. So.
Oh, see that, and that's the beauty of these reveals, brother, because it's just it's one of those things that once you inject it into the league and other players see what how you use the characters to just like push through a whole different angle just to like. I mean, I remember when we were doing the hint towards the Slammerella angle back in the and you were like, bro, what if they take out the I think was it you or Brandon? It's like and they take off the bag and she has her mask on still. I was like, oh, dude, you're a fool.
Yeah.
I go, you're a fool. I go, that's beautiful. But yeah, that was just one of those things that is just kind of like, yes, yes, like that's the kind of angles we want to just yeah, just to keep making it exciting, brother. But now,
Aiden.
what the hell is he doing in the RWL?
Well, because he's part of the Clash, and he has a teammate in the Clash. He's Aya's his teammate.
Oh, you can go ahead and slap me now, Sean. It's okay. Like, what do you mean? What is he doing?
He is also the current LNL Underworld champion.
Nice.
But yeah, he's just kind of warning everybody and his own teammates not to fuck around,
You're like, hey, We're gonna win this, and then I'm gonna beat you all. Beat you all. Now, winner of the Clash, we said wins a shot at the Conqueror. Is that
No,
no? Okay.
no, they just win like 50 free matches.
Oh, okay. They get the big cash out.
Yep.
Nice.
But the whole team themselves, they'll get 10 free matches each.
Oh, cool.
Then all three members of that winning team have to fight each other to get 50 free matches for whatever league that
Nice.
they're in. You know.
Uh, Myth Rathmore. What's Myth Rathmore talking about?
Pretty much about Winter, they're coming, which we already know she lost, but
Yeah, but
this,
only a Rathmore can win in a loss.
yes,
And that's the sad part about it. It's like, you know, you won, and then you're like, but why don't I feel like I won? Well, there's something missing. Like it was
and
too
this
easy.
is this is a different Rathmore than the one that left this place
Mm.
a while ago. So
Uh, Now is Cobra
yeah,
Kylie the leader of this group?
yes, she is of the women, because we already know Jake Sabo is
Nice.
the leader of the men. He's the leader of them all. But if there's male and female separation, it's Cobra and then Jake.
Cobra
Yeah,
Kylie.
she's worn in the Revolt X champion. She's eventually going to get it. She's then she wants that bronze conqueror. But so far, she's not in the picture for the Revolt X, so she's working on it.
Nice. Now this is something. I guess that I mean it would be nice if you could like write for all your characters and all your characters could go and chase that Bronze Age conqueror. But this is where you got to kind of find your balance, I guess.
Yes.
When where okay, yeah, okay. Because, and I say this in as nice of a way, because there are some places where people think that they just everybody can chase the same fucking title, and it's like, bro, like, come on, help us out here. Like, we also have another title, another title. Can you send one of your other fighters to that one? Like, make that division a little more unique
Well,
as well. But
I mean, if you want to get into Revolt X, the chance at the Revolt X, the Battle Royal is a good way to do it.
yeah, I know I got.
Yeah.
I forgot who I had. I think it's Slammerella that's chasing that Revoltex. I think she's the one entering my battle royal.
But I
That's
also
a
remember I had my Contender X match, which is the best strat out of the front page of the bulletin, the champions, against the best strat out of the whoever has the best strat out of the top 20 and the rankings.
nice.
That determines who the Contender X is. So it's
Yeah,
all
I'm actually digging that method. I mean, I definitely was enjoying the random Facebook, kind of pick and choose but this method seems a little more transparent. So
yeah, this is a little bit
definitely.
easier to get answers from because sometimes you're waiting on answers from the people you ask, or they're like, "What is it?" You gotta explain what's the
What
identity
am I
card.
picking for? It's like, dude, just give me
Yeah,
a
give
number.
me a number.
Give me a number. Don't worry about
But
what
yeah,
I'm doing. Oh
act
man.
like I'm asking for lottery numbers or something.
Right. It's like I'm not asking you for your PIN number. It's like
Yeah.
I just
But
gave you
yeah,
a random
yeah.
number.
So I created the newer, the transparent, the Contender X transparency. Now, there's no issue as to is he really asking these people? Yes, I was really asking these people. But now they know. So it's we talk about that transparency. So I'm like, oh, let me take all that second guessing out of it. So
Nice. Let's see here.
Susie Moon. She thought she was going to win the golden purse, but she did not.
Why does she look like she's wearing a panda uniform?
No, it's just a fur.
I was like, is she wearing a panda suit? What's going on here? Maybe she's the one that they stole the head from.
Yeah.
We love you, Susie Moon. We love you, Susie Moon.
Yes. She's wanting to Revolt X back and her Conqueror.
Oh,
because she was the first Bronze Conqueror champion.
See you in the Battle Royal, Susie. Slammerella will be in there. Maybe she's gonna want to take that panda suit from you now that you saw. She got this thing about pandas, so watch out, watch out. Now, little bit off topic, but recently I've been getting some questions from people in terms of like, and these are new people that I ran across from on the Interfed page, people that are returning, asking about graphics and this and that. I think you brought it to my attention, quite some time ago, with regards to, is it Canva that you use?
Canva, yeah.
Canva.
It's simple, it's easy, it's free.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? I mean, I refer them back to that one because I told them, I go, look, I'm using Adobe. I go, it's not as user friendly. I go, so it has a big learning curve. I go, but I've heard a lot of good things about Canva, and everybody, Sean, and this is, like I said, I'm saying it on this because I know I heard it from you first. So, everybody that I've referred to that says the same thing like you just said, brother. Easy to use, easy learning curve.
And you learn different things on it too.
You know what? I've started noticing more and more throughout your growth. Yeah, like we'll get to it down there with the blitzes because I thought that one was hilarious.
Yeah.
And it just looked so freaking awesome, man. I was like, wow, Venus and Acid, you guys got down. Let me tell you, but not good enough yet. Now, maybe next cycle. Maybe next cycle.
Yeah, there's some it's pretty interesting. There's things you cannot do on it, but for what it cannot do, you could work around it by you could just look at what we do. Yeah. I do my whole report in Canva. Everything.
Yeah,
even
it's I mean, dude, I'm astonished. I mean, I'm just like, yeah, there's so much, and I think the other one that I recommended was one of the font makers. Is it Cool Fonts?
Flamin' logo.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, I use that quite a bit too.
Yeah, because that one's
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can combine the two, right? Pretty easily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because once you save your Flamin' logo, your fonts, save it as a transparency, and you put it right on top of your pictures. Just drag it into, not drag, but just once you go to do your image in Canva, it'll bring up because you already saved it on your computer or phone, and just drag it into there. So.
It just, I mean, I didn't mean to give away all your secrets and stuff like that, brother. But I've been getting some questions about it, and everybody that I referred to has told me like thank you, and I was like, I go, you know what? I'll make sure I pass the thanks along to Sean because he's the one that introduced that.
Yeah, because my son actually showed me because he was using it for something else. I don't know what he was doing. He said, "Check this program out." I'm like, "Oh, show me how to do that." Then I said,
"Sold."
Yeah, because I don't do the all those other programs. They're kind of, like you said, a big steep learning curve, and I didn't have a lot of time to kind of dig into them. So.
I've heard other commissioners using PowerPoint, other commissioners using Microsoft Word. I mean, shout out and kudos if that's more comfortable for you. But if you need a little something more graphic oriented, check out Canva.
Yeah, it works wonders. Looks great. And Pinterest is a wonder too. Get all a lot of images from Pinterest.
Get the images there. Now, speaking of looking wonderful, Chimera Rude looking better than she's ever looked, man. My goodness. Smile much?
I don't know if she knows how. The smile extends to her ear.
It looks like she's always smiling, man. She looks like she's having a
Yeah.
ball of a time. But what is this?
Yeah, she has this little doll for Erica Rockwell. She just wants to play with Erica, and Erica really played with her and kicked her ass at the paper.
Damn it.
But Chimera was still smiling.
Yeah.
Even after the loss.
Now, do you think she beat her with the doll? Like, take your fucking doll back, like you. No, Erica.
Creepy doll though.
I wouldn't put that in my locker room, Erica. Just saying. Do you remember that movie with the little puppet? Was it the Puppet Master?
Yes.
Oh man, that thing creeped me out back in the days, bro. Those little fucking puppets just walking around, and you see a little shadow. Oh yeah, that shit.
Knife guy and
oh yeah.
Drillhead, yeah.
Drillhead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good times. Good times. All right. Maisie Crane. Skanks get skanked. No wonder she got beat up. Oh my goodness. I just saw that. Oh.
But Liberty, she's been getting the anger from anger beat down from Maisie.
Well, you know what? Maisie should have really you should have sent the credentials to Maisie and been like, by the way, you're picking on a legend. You're picking on a legend. So
but look who Maisie's blood is.
Oh yeah.
That's why she's like this, I believe.
Yes. Yes, that attitude, man. That attitude. It'll get you hurt sometimes. It'll get you suplexed in your wheelchairs. It'll get you. Oh, poor Crane. Now, Oru, huh? Our league champion.
Yes. Our RWO champion, Scylla Snakes.
Now, are they done with? You think Enemy? If they don't come back, who do you foresee them? Maybe.
I have no idea. So hopefully, Enemy comes back, so we can continue some feuds with him, because they were dominant their first 2 cycles. First 2 or 3 cycles, they're just there. Come in winning titles. Yeah. So hopefully it's just a little snafu they had, something happened, but maybe they could come back,
Yeah, who scared him away? Was it you, Chimera? Did you scare him away?
I don't know why he got scared away, because they were just, like they said, dominant, when they first showed up. So
I mean, could you imagine you're beating up on everybody, and then you see next on your upcoming fight, you see Chimera Roots, where you go kind of see her and you see this.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Like, what can you do to her,
Yeah, I'll tell you what you can do. Run. Run.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shout out. Yeah, that skull looks freaking awesome, bro. So I definitely am on the Venus and Acid bandwagon now officially. I want to see them take down the Blitz sisters.
They got close. They've been talking about it. They're closer this cycle than they were last cycle when they tried to do it. So but now they're with a Siamese champions right under the Blitz's 2 Ravens champions. So got a feeling that maybe coming up.
Oh man! Now, obviously we had already talked about Slammerella going ape shit and beating up on poor Evie. So we definitely want to wish Evie well. But one that didn't make it in there was one that we were talking off air was, we had mentioned Gabby getting kidnapped and just, she's been taking a closer look at herself in a mirror and just, kind of, doing one of those just, self diagnosis, just like what's going on with you. So,
Yeah.
hope to hear from the Hopes
Well,
and
after
Dreams
she
girls.
lost in that triple threat, maybe something clicked in her head. You never know with Gabby.
Oh yeah, you know what clicked? It's all that it's all that makeup that got smeared all over the
Yeah.
floor because she's been prettied up. She's like, oh, she's the face of the RWL. It got to her head. Forgot about all her fans. Just so it'll drive you sometimes.
Yes.
You fall into that wanting to be this and wanting to be that, and you forget about your fans. And now where are you at, Gabby? Now. Okay. Oh man, Commissioner, like I said, man, I'm glad we got the little trash talk portion in. I think that'll inject. I mean, who else do we have? We're missing the Bloods. Did the Bloods leave? Did they run away? What happened to the other patty cake girls? Uh,
No, one's actually a profile champion.
one of the also. So the Bloods
Blood.
are still here.
Yeah, it's still here.
Oh, come on, come and get them. We're going after the Bloods. But sign me up, Commissioner. You know what?
They were champion. They had some titles last cycle. They just didn't have to get any this cycle.
Nice. Okay, so that'll give us a nice target, especially if they're active. I mean, because I don't want to pick on the inactives. I mean, I want to get some fresh blood.
But
Fresh.
remember, we got some nice match deals here. Or
Oh,
just look in the bulletin. So if you want in the league, you get some free transfers if you use one of the match deals.
nice. Yeah, tell a friend. Bring some new blood in here.
Yeah, come enjoy some of this Bronze Age activity.
Oh yeah, that I think, dude. See, that's the scary part. Is we just did a whole hour show of only the RWL, and we haven't really mentioned, the Knights of the Bronze
Oh,
tag. We haven't mentioned the Conqueror. We haven't mentioned Clash of the Bronze. Dude, there's just, I mean, that's a whole nother hour that we got. That's a whole nother hour. Oh man, but it's what makes it fun. There's just so much. Yeah, and I guess the way I like to word it nowadays is, you get more for your buck.
yes.
You get more for your buck here in the bronze. You get the great reports, you get the great structure, you get the great angles. You got some great people to enjoy this game with. So let's keep it going. Hopefully we get some fresh people to slap around. I mean, to shake hands with. Oh man. Commissioner, we're going to go ahead and sign this one off. Do you have any last words for this one?
No, this is done.
Done did it. All right, you guys have been listening to Commissioner Sean Maccabee, aka Commissioner Goldstein, here in the RWL. This has been Sounds of the Revolution with myself, IWA Flip. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.